Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Pelicans come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Thunder. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Here at their home, the Smoothie King Center. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Look at New Orleans. Well, they took Game 1. If they can make it 2-0, Greg, the odds certainly favor them to advance.
Well, the cliche is that the series doesn't start until someone wins on the road, but the reality is if they take care of business on their home court tonight, they'll be on their way to ending it.
We've got Lou Dort. James Wiseman's out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Marion, and it's Gilgeous.
Awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid at just spotting his open teammate. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by New Orleans. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pelicans pull it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Here's Marion. Can't get it to fall. For New Orleans, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Johnson, the pass to Valanciunas. Good on the three-point shot.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Marion. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. Valanciunas grabs the board.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Pass to Daniels. Launches it. Wiseman with the rebound. It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. 7-point differential. Dort against Ingram. Dort passes to Marion. Johnson with the block.
Oh, great job by MP to read the play and be in the right spot there to get the block.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. Five to shoot. Marion passes to Dort.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
To the inside, Williamson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Now here's Marion. Brian Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. To stop the drought. The Thunder with another miss.
They better clear a spot on the shots like that.
Yes, he is definitely going to the bench and maybe to the locker room.
Here's Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Williamson looking it over. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Williamson. 8 points for MP. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. MV is number 1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, the pass to Holmgren. And the rejection by MP. Williamson dishes to MP. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And this speaks to how poised MP is, not allowing the physical contact to alter the shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pelicans?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness. And what you appreciate about MP is how even-keeled he is. He's someone his guys love playing with.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time. What constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 14-3 run right now. And here's Ingram from the arc. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Marion passes to Wiseman. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Marion kicks to Dort. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And when it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
And the second free throw, good. Pelicans leading by 13. Ingram passes to Johnson. Williamson outside. Daniels from outside. Thunder with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Murray. Holmgren in the post. Guarded by Valanciunas. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Passes to Williamson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Physical play always.
At the line tonight. First one falls for it. And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And both free throws good for Williamson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hasn't made one yet. Wallace the pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Over Daniels. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Mid-range game comes easily for SGA. Just a matter of control for him.
Here is Daniels. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And here's Daniels. Lock at 6. Back to Johnson. Can't hit that one. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Under trailing by 13. Ball stolen. And they're on the break. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And what goes up must come down. Plenty of athleticism there on that dunk by MP.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiseman. Pass to Dort. Over Ingram. Some solid defense from Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. And the dunk by MP.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Wallace. And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's MP. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And love Holmgren's rise and fire approach. This speaks to his level of confidence.
Passes it to Johnson. He kicks to Valanciunas. Back to MP. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Pelicans make their last shot. Wallace misses.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Johnson, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Under trailing by 20. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Wiseman. Banked in off the glass. Wiseman's got his second bucket.
And listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pelicans make their last shot. Outside, Dort. Floats one up. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Dort.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Daniels kicks to Valanciunas. To the right side. To the paint. Here's MP. Off target at the rim.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Now here's Valanciunas to the middle. Here's Johnson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Johnson's got 25 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Pelicans with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Offensive rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. With the crossover, Williamson with the block.
Get used to seeing blocks like that from Zion. Man, he's sending that one back.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Daniels out there with MP. And it's Jones in at the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Pass to Bay. MP against Wallace. Marion outside. Fires the 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He had an impressive number of points and was a force on defense, knocking away shots every second he was on the floor. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And so here is Oklahoma City. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Bay. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Johnson. Inside, looking to end the run. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
So confident when finishing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just attacking them inside.
Pass to MP. To the inside, Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Wallace.
And it is hard to hold MP down. He just keeps coming at you. What a night.
Oklahoma City shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Wiseman finds Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes in.
Still growing as a true lead guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is a high IQ passer who isn't afraid to let the play develop.
And MP throws it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now, here's Dort. Now the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. Looking for Wiseman. He gets it there. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. Passes it to Daniels. MP against Marion. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
And you can see the confidence growing. Gilgeous-Alexander just scratching the surface of his potential. I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Wiseman sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Daniels. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
3-pointer, Daniels. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game. And so here is Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The feed to Marion. And the layup's good off the glass. Marion's got 5 points so far.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
MP's shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
There's the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Out to the right wing. MP dishes to Daniels. Back to Johnson. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got 43 points.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's Marion, and it's in there. That's 7 points for Marion.
Zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
On the wing, Johnson. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Not Zion's favorite place to shoot from, but when he's focused, he can drain those.
Pass to Wiseman. Dort with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Holmgren with a screen on Ingram. The putback. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
He gets it in there. And that's 15 points for Zion Williamson.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Back to MP. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pelicans make their last shot.
Just popping up to the hoop. Holmgren with size on his side.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. And the dunk by MP.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to get it going. No good that time. And so it's New Orleans. Enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Well, I mean, it's easy to see why they're up big. They know how to use their size, their athleticism to wear their opponent down. And you look at their rebounding numbers. It's incredible.
Showing a lot of this and this.
Ooh.
And another one.
Whoa, you've been working out.
And 2 biceps at once.
Wow.
I'm tired.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans, they continue to press the advantage, a big halftime lead. They are in control.
The series playing out in their favor, and so far, they've been the better team.
They're playing with a lot of confidence right now. It's hard to see them slowing down.
That's for sure. They have the momentum. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Marion, Chet Holmgren out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Daniels, no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Marion against Johnson. Count that one. Holmgren's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Thunder.
No, operating with some confidence inside. Holmgren knows that's his shot.
And the basket by MP.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dort against Ingram. Wiseman no good. New Orleans has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. The pass to Ingram. Down low. Johnson. Again, what an avalanche. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Woo! Did you guys see that? I can't believe MP brought that out in the game.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren up top, covered by Williamson. Holmgren can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
MP with a burst to the rim, leaving no room for doubt on that flush.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Marion against Johnson. Marion kicks to Dort. Shot clock at 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
So he gets them both. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Johnson outside. Ingram left side. No good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Now, here's Holmgren. Defense is right there. Here's Marion, and the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Marion outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williamson kicks to Daniels. Feeds to Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And here now the Thunder. The Pelicans make their last shot. Wiseman the pass to Dort. Some solid defense from Ingram. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Daniels dishes to MP. Pass to Valanciunas. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. 4 on the clock. Kicks it to Daniels. And it's off from three-point range.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Gilgeous-Alexander. He sinks the 11-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
On a dime. Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Thunder shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Daniels. And stolen by MP. Here's Williamson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against Ingram. Wiseman sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. The wide open look here for Marion. Hits the three-point bomb. 10 points for him.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Here is Daniels. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And here's Daniels. To the middle. Marion with the steal. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Out to Marion. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wiseman. 4 on the shot clock. Holmgren the pass to Wiseman. The shot that time not on target. Nice feed from Valanciunas. And there's the feed to Johnson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. For 3, Holmgren. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nice defense from Dort. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on MP.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. We've got Trey Murphy. Johnson is out there with McCollum. Then there's Achua. And it's Jones in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And one thing we know about MP, he loves to compete.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the basket by MP. Bay with it. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by MP. New Orleans has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Dishes it to McCollum. Back to Johnson. And MP throws it down.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Inside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
The Thunder shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now here's Bay, guarded closely. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Right spot, wrong time. When the defense collapses on you, kick it out.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Now here's Wallace. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. McCollum looking it over. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Johnson. And the pass to McCollum. Here's Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one. The Thunder have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Now here's Jones.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by McCollum, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What I like about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he gets the nuances of the game. Terrific pump fake.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Bay, no good. And here's New Orleans now. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
MP doesn't back away from contact. He embraces it when he's trying to score.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. The Thunder shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Wallace, good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Johnson down low. Wallace on him. Here's Achua. The three-pointer is right on target.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Passes it to MP. Good, he hits again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Now Bay down low and stolen by Achua. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum passes to MP. New Orleans moving it around. And another 3 for New Orleans.
This has trouble written all over it for the defense. Murphy is dangerous from the corner.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Pass to Parker. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Thunder. Holmgren comes in for Wallace. Now here's Marion. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Marion. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Marion against Johnson. There's a good screen. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Wiseman. Back to Marion. For 3, Holmgren. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist. Marion's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the inside. MP kicks to Achua. Back to Johnson. The pass to Achua. MP outside. To the middle. Knocks it loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Passes it to Marion. And here's Bay inside. And Marion gets it to go.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
To the paint. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Holmgren with a screen on McCollum. And there's Holmgren. That's good. On the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's McCollum. MP outside. Five on the clock. Jones for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
The better Jones can shoot off the catch, the more valuable he becomes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. New Orleans gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Back to Johnson. McCollum outside. Fires for 3. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. MP's got his 8th assist in the game.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 points. That one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play. He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first three of the game, something to build on.
New Orleans has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Ball's knocked loose. Marion with the steal. Pass to Bay. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Dort's checked in. The Pelicans shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. MP passes to Achua. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the pass to Marion. Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. He kicks to Wiseman. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the three. Johnson against Holmgren. Passes to Mann. Here's Achua. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he makes the first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And New Orleans gets called for the foul.
Oh, nice job by Wiseman to get some contact.
Good on the second free throw.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Here's Johnson. And again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Nice move. And the rejection by MP. Here's McCollum. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play. And in the end, victory for New Orleans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they're going to build on their win in Game 1 with another strong performance here tonight to take a 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and if this game is any indication, these conference finals are looking like it may be a mismatch. If they continue to play even close to the level they have tonight, they'll be booking themselves a spot in the NBA Finals.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Now here's McCollum. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Achua kicks to McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Johnson. And he drives in. Pass to Mann. A second chance effort. Hits it again. Wow. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-0 with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
My boy MP keeps winning.